All right, just got to my hotel here. It's what the heck is it called? Find it. Sorry, I forgot the name of it. But quick taxi ride from the station. Got here, and it's got my nice room. Holy, big difference from the one at Shinjuku. Wow, this is a real nice hotel. There's my hotel. There you go. You have to translate. I will have to look up the name of this thing. Sorry, guys. It's not in English anyway. So just out front here, I'm going to grocery store right there. I got to get some snacks. I get my peanut butter, my jam, some protein bars, some little chocolate bars, little snacks and doodads to keep me happy as I climb that mountain. Fuji is apparently that way, but it's overcast. All right, just come back from the store. It's actually across the street. It's very handy. And this is mostly what I'm going to bring up the climb on Fuji. So some bread, sort of sliced. We're going to have some jam, peanut butter. These are scones. I'm going to bring some cookies. This is freeze-dried banana, strawberry, and a bunch of protein bars. I don't need that. So just assorted protein bars, high calorie, about 160, 170 calories each. And I love bananas, but they're way too much. It's just it's not worth me carrying all that weight. So we'll just have that before I go. And then lots of water. So I'll bring 2 of those. Each one's 1 mil, I believe. What do we got here? 900, so it's 900, so about 1 mil. So I'm pretty sure like 1 mil, 1,000 or 1 liter is about 1 pound. So I'm trying to go bare minimum, and then yeah, I'll have to show you guys what I'll pack for like clothing and cold weather, wet weather gear. But this is basically my food. I'll bring most of that with me. Obviously not packing the peanut butter and jam. I'll just make the sandwiches. There's no point. Well, looks like. All right, this is my kit that I'm taking up Fuji. Just a quick rundown what we got here. So it's my pack. I've had this pack for years. I've used it for many different trips and hikes and climbs. It's quite durable. So that's what I'm using. We got here is my Fjällräven shorts. These are great shorts. Open them up here for you. What the heck? There we go. Yeah, Fjällräven shorts. It's got this, I don't know, it's Cordura type materials. So they're pretty durable. But it's got stretchy material in the areas where you need to stretch when you're, like you say, walking up steep rocks and that. It's very maneuverable, if that's the word. These are my Fjällräven cold weather pants, rain, sort of wet weather. They are a very thick material. It's almost like canvas, but it's not. This is what they call a G1000. Where is it? Right there. And then what you do, you get some wax that you get from the store when you buy their hands, and you put a couple coats of wax on that, so it gives it a very good water repellency. I wouldn't say they're waterproof, 100% waterproof, but I've had them in the rain, and the water just sheds right off, so they're pretty cool. And again, these are I'll open them up again. These are pretty sweet pants. They have this zipper here where if it gets too hot, you can open that up and vent it out. You can see the multiple pockets everywhere. It's very well designed. Reinforced knees, and then on the bottom here, they got these cuffs where you can adjust the cuffs where you can make them much tighter around the ankle, and the less chance of any, whether it's snow or loose rocks or whatever else, getting into your boot. And apparently on Fuji, when you come down, the loose volcanic rock kicks up and gets inside your boot. So they recommend gaiters, but I'm just gonna wear these pants on the way down. Well, probably the way up too when it gets colder. But and on the way down, I'll just cinch up the ankle part, and then that should keep all the debris out. T-shirt on the way up. This is going to be a sort of a moisture wicking workout type t-shirt because it's down at sea level here. I think it's 25 degrees, so yeah, I'm not going to need any Helly Hansen winter stuff. So I have one Helly Hansen and one similar. It's not Helly Hansen. This is a Helly Hansen, a wool long sleeve. That's for the very cold weather. So I'll save that for when we get to the top. And then I think you have to wait a little bit, watch the sunset. So I'll be wearing this at the top. This is sort of mid-weight, so it's sort of in between the summer workout and the winter. So this will be like in between. A couple pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks going up, socks going down, and then these are just socks for when you sleep up at Station 8. I'm going to have a nap up there and then carry on to the summit from there. But conflicting reports as to whether you get a sleeping bag or some kind of blanket or tarp or I don't know, something to wrap over you. And I'm still not clear what's available, so I'm not going to freeze. So I've got that, and where are they? There you go. So I can wear this Helly Hansen if I need to, and then I got these long johns, lightweight, just a pair of long johns I've had forever. 2 pairs of gloves. So these are waterproof, the lightweight waterproof. They'll keep your hands warm in cool weather, but not in cold weather. These gloves I've used many times on many hikes where I live, and then also when I did the climb up in Taiwan. It provides some warmth. What I like about it, if you're scrambling up rocks, this is all leather, very soft cowhide leather, and these are awesome gloves. They're great, protect your hand when you're scrambling. Of course, the toque, you're gonna need that. Wet weather gear, so got these Patagonia rain pants, and then my outdoor research waterproof jacket. So I've got my waterproof layer. These fall waving pants should provide most of my waterproofing, but again, in a downpour, especially when the wind is driving the rain, these pants won't cut it. There's water repellency, but not 100% waterproof. So I have my waterproof pants for a backup in case it gets too crazy up there. And of course, I got my lightweight. This is like a mid-weight down jacket, feather down. I've used this many times. It's great. It's lightweight, easily rolls up, and provides some great warmth. So it's not for super like 20, 30 below weather, but if it gets down around freezing, 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius, this jacket would more than enough handle that I can put on my layers, so I'm good to go. Yeah, and then I just a hat, lightweight hat, keep the sun out of my eyes, sun off my head, and just like I said, a couple pairs of underwear. So that's it. I stuffed all that in there, and then all the food and crap and some water and my camera gear, and that's going to be it for Fuji. We'll see how it goes. All right, we just arrived here at the parking lot of the fifth station. Fifth station parking lot of Fujinomiya trailhead. So it's not bad. It's that's Fuji right there. So we're just heading over to get checked in, show my permit, which is a QR code you download when you apply online, and then we'll officially start. So we just got to get all the logistical stuff done, but it's not a bad day. I fell asleep in the taxi. It was kind of nice. Oh, that was easy. They got dropped off by a taxi just down there, and these little huts here is where you register. I guess you can pay here, so it's 4,000 yen, but I did all that online, probably months. I just registered beforehand. It's pretty easy to do. And then this little hut here, I just show you, take a picture of QR code, get to the little hut there, show you a picture of the QR code, and Bob's your uncle. They get a little bracelet, little white bracelet, says that I'm paid and I'm good to go. And this is the trailhead. Let's do this. All right, wish me luck. Bye. Hello. Okay. This is all sandy, loose rock, all gravel, or sorry, volcanic rock. So it's interesting type of terrain. A bit challenging coming down, I think. We put it around the low 20s right now. Everybody's dressed in long sleeves and pants. That could be more for protection from the sun than anything. So this is what the trail looks like. It's not it's certainly not a easy walk, this part. It's lots of scrambling. You take your time. It is considered the steepest and most difficult of the trails, hence that's why I decided to take it. It's also the shortest, but yes, that begs the question, even though it's short and it's steep and you have less distance to the summit to travel, you're probably traveling that distance slower than if you were doing a longer trail at a more gentle slope. Would that be easier in terms of speed? Would you get to the summit quicker because it's a little gentler, you can go faster, or steeper and shorter, which is quicker? You can see the clouds moving in. Going to hit with that in a few minutes, I think. There's a access road here. I think that is used to supply all the huts and possibly for medical evacuation. Just arriving at a hut over there. I guess it's 6. And that's where we started. You see the parking lot down there. So what do we get? 20 minutes officially into it. We're not, I don't think we're high enough for the altitude to affect me, but it's just a pretty steep, non-stop, just a steep incline there all the way from the parking lot. So stop here at this hut number 6, catch my breath, get some water. Alright, there's some info for you. It's a 6 station, and then new 7th station. So 7th station is 1k away, so not very far. So looks like they got toilets up here, snacky stuff. You can buy these. I'm not going to bother, but you can get these sticks. And then as you stop at each station, they burn in some kind of, I don't know, message that signifies you've reached that station. It'd be good for hiking if you don't have one, but well, I know what I'm going to do with it when I finish. It'd be a nice little souvenir, but I have no desire to pack that home with me. So that's not too bad. Place to hang out, relax. Well, it's like watching or looking at what people are wearing, their hiking gear, or lack thereof. Most of the people I've seen so far seem to be kitted out pretty good. That's good. Yeah, I can see, if you can watch those clouds, they're slowly coming up this way, so we're going to be in the mist in probably the next 5-10 minutes, I think. So, and it continues. It's nice to see these kids, like, you know, families bringing their young kids. I would definitely do that if well, I tried with my daughters to do some hiking, but they really didn't take to it, so at least I tried. Looks like that's the next hut up there. It's hard to see, but it's just way up there. The trail zigzags. It's all probably hut number 7. That's not too bad. It's just kissing the cloud cover up there, and beyond that you're socked in, so may have to layer up, but right now I feel very comfortable. There you go, a vending machine. Mount Fuji is always a vending machine. And here come the clouds, rolling in. Rolling in the deep, thick clouds. They're heading up there. Just in case you don't know where you're going, I got little signs here to remind you that's where we're headed. Up there. And as you can see, it's quite rocky. Yeah, sprained ankles, I think, are probably number one thing on up here, or broken ankles for sure. And proper footwear is a must. Ankle support. Spend a little extra money and get some good footwear. I don't know what grade that is, but maybe some engineer can figure it out. But it's fairly steep. I don't know, 30-40 degrees, I'm guessing, maybe more, some sections more, but that's just one of those hikes you just got to take it slow, just because of the terrain and also because of the altitude. There's an old guy down there. He's got a huge pack and he's stopping. It's like he's 60 something and he's stopping every 10 feet. Not worried about him. I'm off duty officially, retired officially, but still, I still have that desire to help people. Well, let's hopefully he'll make it to the next station. It's we're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, certain type of etiquette. I can't remember who has to yield to who.
Are you recording?
YouTube. So I don't know if I yield to people coming down or they yield to me going up. But hey, did you get to the top?
Yeah,
Good?
I did.
Yeah, congrats. Did you stay overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was it cold?
No, it's
No?
not cold.
Not good.
Are you going to stay?
Yeah, in 8. Yeah, hut 8. And then summit in the morning. Yeah,
Great.
looking forward to it. Right on, congrats.
Congrats. いってらっしゃい, you too. 頑張って. See you around.
Thank you. So here I am, the only one in shorts. Oh, there's one guy. There you go. One guy in shorts and t-shirt as well. So there's two people, me and this guy coming down. They're the only ones I've seen so far in shorts and t-shirt. Hardcore, right? This is what it looks like on Fuji. This trail, even though it's considered the steepest and most difficult, a lot of people like to try it. So I think it's ranked as the second most popular. And you can see lots of people. Let's go, I'm in no rush. I have to be at my hut by 6 tonight. And I'm already at station 7 here. So I'm making a really good time. And I'm not pushing myself. Nice, easy, gentle, relaxed pace. Lots of breaks. So feeling good. Actually, feeling pretty good. Just gonna let this crowd of 30 or 40 people pass, and then I'll take a break up here and grab some food, maybe snacks. And then the next station is 8, which I'm not sure where it is. I see some structure way up top there. I don't know if that's it or not. Station 7. It took me. But we're here. Just show you inside. These are
Are you okay?
yeah. It's good. Do you have wash hands?
No, there's no water.
Oh.
So only sanitizer.
You have sanitizer?
Yeah.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like water or something. Yeah, it's got a vending machine there. Vending machine, I guess. I don't know, people staying overnight here? I don't know. Come here to eat, water, get the sticks burnt, Coca-Cola. Cool, you got some food up here. That's pretty cool. I already had a good rest here, used the toilet here. Clouds moving in. So the altitude here is 2,780 meters. So I'll have to convert that to feet. But yeah, we're getting up to pushing 9,000. So it's starting to. I don't feel any altitude sort of effect right now. At least I don't think I do. Maybe it's because I'm rested. Although you guys I'll show it in the video. The pulse oximeter, it's only at 87%. So even though I don't feel that deprived of oxygen, obviously there's lack of oxygen here. So all right, we're gonna head up. Just show you what the crowds look like. Passed a couple of people behind me. One young chap from Finland. He says he doesn't think he can make it. I try to encourage him, take lots of breaks, lots of water. But yeah, this is no joke. This is pretty freaking good workout. But like I said, if you prepare, train at home, and just take it easy. Don't try to rush up. It's not a sprint. You'll be all right. Lots of breaks, lots of water. Bob's your uncle. But this particular section, holy, it's kicking my ass. All right, let's continue on. YouTube.
YouTuber.
Say hey, YouTube.
Hi. What's your channel?
All right, this is pretty cool. So I'm no geologist, but I'm going to say this is a lava flow that's frozen, like not frozen, but it's cooled. So you can see, very cool. All right. All right, there you have it. 3,000 meters. Mist is starting to roll in. It's hard to pick it up on camera. I didn't know any better. I'd say I'm gonna rain soon too. All right. Station 8 here. I think this is where I'm spinning. Well, just a quick video, thank you. Looks like there's two different lava flows, a big one and a one on top, smaller one. That's so cool. Very, very cool. Beautiful. Very freaking awesome. Reminds me of just doing some hiking around big island of Hawaii, sort of, and the big I can't remember the name of the volcano there, where the observatory is on top. That was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of that. So that big white house up there, I think that's going to be Station 8. I think that's where I'm camping, staying overnight. So yeah, I've still got it doesn't look that far, but it's still a pretty good slog up these rocks. So it ain't gonna be easy, but we'll get there. All right, Mt Fuji 2025. It's just this particular section here call it a broken ankle section or whatever you want, but man, it's just if you look away, you're not paying attention for a second, your boot can get stuck and wedged in these little cubby holes here, and man, you go over your ankle, you're done. So yeah, it's a whole section here. It's guts to tell you, well, you got to pay attention for the entire hike, but this section here is particularly gnarly, if I do say so. And as any good climber or hiker should do, you take note, because this is the way we'll have to come back down. So yeah, just got to be mindful. I certainly hope, well, it'd be alright, it'd be fun actually. I like a good challenge, but I certainly hope the summit push in the morning, later tonight or tomorrow early morning, the terrain isn't as bad like this. I wouldn't want to be going through this at night. That would be foolish in my opinion. There's a interesting section here. Big ass boulders, probably ejected from one of the eruptions. Pretty cool though. Man, just being on the mountain or volcano when it erupts, and these fucking things are flying through the air. That's interesting, eh? Oh, like it. That is so cool. Yeah, terrain's definitely changing a bit as we get higher up. Need Itchy Boots from her YouTube to explain all this to me. She's a geologist, trained geologist, so when she goes on trips, sometimes she gives a little geology lesson on wherever she is. So, Itchy Boots, if you haven't been to Mount Fuji, come here and explain what I'm looking at. I'm very interested to know. Anyway, this is cool. Yeah, this trail definitely lives up to its name and reputation, for sure. And definitely using these little ropes to help pull my sorry ass up these fucking steps. How cool, look at that. I know not too many people talk about the landscape and geology, but I find it fascinating. Alright, let's keep going. I tell you, retired? I'm motherfucking retired. I can do what I want. That's kind of cool. I like that feeling. I can fucking do anything I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, with whoever I want. That is freedom, my friends. That is something to work for. That is something hard earned. Let me tell you, I'm planning on this for many, many years. Okay, Station 8. Let's do this. Alright, my friends. This motherfucking better be Station 8. Yeah, that's why the trail continues, but I don't think we're doing that anymore. We're going to take a break. There's the toilets. Ooh, lovely aroma. I don't know who gets chosen to do that duty, but pity that guy. Probably goes home and clothes smell like sewer. Alright, that's all the stations down there. We're station 8. Time for something to drink. Alright, made it here. 8th station. We are at 3,250 meters or 10,662 feet. So, yeah, high altitude will start taking effect, but I don't feel anything. Like I said, I'm taking my high altitude medication. I got to take another one now. Started taking them yesterday and all day today, and don't really feel like. Obviously, it's more difficult to catch your breath when you're going up these steep trails, but I don't feel like lightheaded, dizzy, or anything like that. The only reason I'm coughing is because people around me are smoking. Alright, do a quick video. I don't want to get anybody, but this is where you crash for the night, or for a few hours anyways. This is my bunk. Down lower right. Bathrooms are through there. Just get an idea what that looked like. It's got a little foam mattress and a little blanket, and that's about it. So it's not too bad. Good setup. They're very well run. Bathrooms are 24 hours, so if you stay, you don't have to pay. They wake you up at 1:30 for get ready to go for the summit, but so I'll probably get up a lot sooner than that. All right, just get settled in and get some rest. So apparently the girl that helped me check into my bunk said they call your name, said she'll come to my bunk, to the bunkhouse, and get me. So I guess I'm just gonna wait before I can eat. So as it clouds, it's definitely getting a little cooler. The sun's not out anymore. So, well, I'm still in my shorts. Love the footwear. Hey, kind of matches the inside of my jacket. Oh. Alright, I'm going back to my bunk, lay down, and hopefully she calls me. Worst case scenario, if something screws up, I got lots of food, I've got lots of sandwiches, so I'm good there. But it's about 1:30, just starting the next section of this climb. If you can see the lights up there, this will be the final push for the summit. I'm estimating hopefully 3 hours. Sunrise is at 4:30. Take a rest up there and then make the long journey back down, or 5-6 hours down, which we'll just take it easy, don't ruin my knees. So at 1:30, it's not very cold out. It's probably, I don't know, 10 Celsius. It's not as cold as Taiwan was. Taiwan was freezing. So this is not too bad. So I've got some layers on, but not too much. Don't want to overdo it. So, all right, here we go. Next stop, station 9. See you there. All right, guys. I think we're approaching the 9th station. Holy, this climb is no fucking joke. I don't know, for maybe 11,000 now. I'm not sure. Man, you feel good out of the gate, and after 5 minutes your legs, I'm like, nope, I worked too hard for you to get to station 8. I got nothing left for you for the rest of the way. So you just gotta take it easy. Oh, what is this? Oh, cool. All these coins and stuff. How cool is that? Oh, let's put one in, guys. 120 coin. Alright. Let's keep the gods happy. There we go. I think it's Sajen-sama, the god of Fuji Mountain. So she keep me safe, and I will look after her trails and respect where I walk. This is what it looks like. We'll start making our way to the next station, station 10. And before we go, let's use the toilet. Yeah. While it's here, might as well use it.
Sorry.
There. Well, unfortunately, I'm stuck behind this large group of about, I don't know, 50 climbers, so maybe I can work my way past them, but I'm in no rush at all. We'll keep going. I guess station 10 is the next one. I have no idea how far away it is. No problem. Alright. Onward and upward. Alright, we're at another station here. I haven't got a clue if this is station 10 or maybe station 9.5. Not sure. It's not a very big one. But just looking up the hill here, holy fuck, a long way to go. You see the lights. I don't know, they probably won't pick up on the camera here, but they're just like little dots way the fuck up there. We'll still got a long way to go. Alright, so we'll take a break here and then we'll carry on. Man, what a slog. Alright.
塊面居然擦係佢擦，我冇擦過。
哦，阿邊冇幫我跌落去。
咁你哋嗰個垃圾就咁喎。係。これ1枚カップラーメンになるんじゃないこれが。
栄養補給としてグッと使うな。なんか急に険しいね。頑張れ。
いやでもね、いい感じの岩がいっぱいある。
もうこれはもう歩きやすいよ。もう。
I guess, look at, we made it. Summit of Fuji. Fuck yeah. Another mountain conquered. Another bucket list item I can check off. This is a tough one. Just gotta make my way to the ridge over here. Get a better view of the sunrise that's coming up. Holy, what a fucking slog that was. So I think we're at 12,300 feet. I'll have to convert that to meters, but yeah, this is it. The crater's right over here. We'll take a look at that in a sec. But this has been a bucket list item for fucking years. You know, world famous Mount Fuji. Here I am. This is crazy. Don't want to get too close to the edge here. I just thinking about that. I think she was a young Brazilian. I don't know if she was a model or not, but she was climbing up some volcano somewhere in Indonesia or somewhere, and she got too close to the edge, fell down, and managed to survive, I think, 4 days, but then she died because I don't know, it took too long to get to her, or maybe there's the gases, sulfuric gases down there, I'm not sure, lack of oxygen, but it was a sad story. So anyway, I ain't going any closer to the edge, but this is what it looks like. Pretty freaking cool. This is. Alright, we're at Station 7. We're getting there. Station 6 down there. And then Station 5, you can see buses down there. That's where we're headed, so we're getting there. Knees are a little sore. They're not terrible, but they're a little sore, so I'm just taking it easy. And just sort of stopped for a 5-minute break halfway up the trail there. So, right, we'll take a break here and then carry on to Station 6. But I think we're at Station 6, 2,500 meters, and it is 20 to 10. So, man, oh man, exhausted. One more station to go. Right, we'll chat with you guys later. Gotta get some, drink some water, get some snacks, and then one more, yeah, I guess so. Downhill to Station 5, and that's the end. So, see you there. Alright, made it. 10:07, Station 5. We are completed Mt Fuji. Holy fuck, what a slog. That was no easy hike, that's for sure. Unfortunately, between Station 6 and Station 5, the heavens opened up. Holy fuck, big ass raindrops, and it just came buckets. So a little damp, but it doesn't matter because the hike is over, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, 10:07, so I have to add up how long it took to get to the top and then how long it took me to get to the bottom. I am bloody exhausted, but I did it. Fuji conquered, and we'll see what other adventures we can get into. All right, chat with you later.